Hola, I'm Queen Vic. Welcome back to my channel. Here is my explanation on what happened on an otherwise perfect Barcelona layover and what kept me out for 1 year of flying. I'm back to work for about 3 trips. Just as far as my coworkers and my family goes, I keep getting asked the question, what happened? So an injury on duty in the airline industry is called an IOD, and I was on a perfect Barcelona layover, always an awesome JFK crew. Barcelona is always beautiful, no doubt about that. Just as a side note, BCN in the airline industry and in the flying world is a city code, an airport city code for the city of Barcelona. So maybe in future vlogs you might hear me refer to a great BCN trip. That's what that is. So again, this was a great crew, an awesome New York JFK crew. Barcelona is always beautiful. There's never a hesitation in that. Little overcast on this layover, but everything was perfect. We had a great dinner, we had tapas, we had an awesome paella. It's the best place to get paella. And we are trying to get a 6-passenger cab because, as it should be, we had a large crew. Going out to dinner, I did find a 6-passenger cab, and it was right in front of a city bus. And of course the bus driver's like, hurry up, get in the car. The cab driver's like, hurry up, get in the car. So I was rushing and I was calling the crew. As I was calling them, I'm walking. I kind of pivoted my body and there was uneven pavement. I completely just ran my left foot into the uneven pavement. So here's my little example of how this fall happened. I'm putting flip-flops on for the first time. Pavement just like this, it was uneven and was not paying attention. And I stepped forward, and as I did that, my flip-flop folded under, and instead of my toes going up here, my toes hit this and went out. I snapped my ligaments in here, fractured both of these toes. I have a plate in here now. I immediately fell. This was seconds. I had completely bloody knees. Really thought I just hurt my knees until we got in the cab and the crew said, oh my God, look at your foot. It was huge. It was blown up like a huge blowfish. It was really bad. So I guess the lesson learned is try not to do 2 things at once. Try not to talk behind you and walk forward without looking to see what's in front of you. That cost me 1 year of flying. I couldn't believe it. I had a surgery that I completely did not think was going to be 2 hours. I didn't even think I needed surgery. What happened to the old days of broken toe, buddy tape it, smile, take an ibuprofen, and keep on going? I apparently did so much more damage. So this surgery, I went in relaxed and confident. My surgeon who was going to work on me, but I really had no idea it was really going to be over 2 hours. Repairing the torn ligaments and 2 pins put in my foot. I had no idea that was happening, and that is interesting and scary, but I did it. We did it. It's gonna hurt.
No, it's just a medicated wrap. Bend your knee, and hold your foot up. We used to use it a lot for people with like ulcers on their legs and...
I had never had a cast before. I've never broken any bones in my body, thank God. I was shocked when I came out of surgery at the size of the cast. I felt like a mummy. So considering that happened, my surgery was October 4th. I guess it was a great costume for Halloween. The recovery was a really long process. It was a year-long recovery. I was unable to work that entire year as a flight attendant because our job is that physical. I haven't smiled this much since this happened. Flight attending is a very physical job, so I was not allowed to return to work until I really was completely healed and ready to do my job at 100%. If I were a 9-to-5 person with an office job, I absolutely could have gone to work probably within 2 to 3 weeks and popped my foot up, next to my desk and just was sure I elevated. Not the case. As a flight attendant, there's no taking a break. So probably the strangest part of this entire process was the removal of the pins from my foot. I'm not sure I can describe what that was like, but I will link a little video. I'll show you a couple of seconds here. And if you'd like to watch the video in its entirety, I do warn you, it is, it's pretty gruesome. I mean, it's just strange. No blood involved or anything, just can't believe that's being pulled out of my foot. And I can't believe basically a shish kebab skewer was in my foot for, I think, 5 months, maybe 4 months. Take a look.
But it really shouldn't be painful. You're tensing up. Relax.
Go ahead and put your arms down. Just relax. Don't think about it.
I'm not doing anything yet. Relax. Relax your foot. You're tensing it up again. Tell me when you're ready.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
Breathe.
It's awkward, yes. Okay.
It's done.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
You ready for the second one?
No.
Yes.
You just tell me when you're ready.
Okay, you're not having it done, Dad, whatever.
You're not having the baby.
Is it out?
Yep.
Oh my God. My recovery process with the TSAOG orthopedic group and the physical therapist that helped me with my recovery. I totally miss you guys. I had such a great time with them. They really kicked my butt and got me going, and I think sped up my process in healing, even though how could it take more than a year? But they did a great job. I highly recommend them. And what a fun group of people, by the way. I really miss them. I just want to go back and hang out without my injury. So the actual flip-flops that I wore on the day of my accident in Barcelona, I threw away pretty much immediately, but I did take a picture of them. There they are, those flip-flops. Man, I love my sparkle shoes. I loved it that they had sparkles. They were so comfy, footloose, and fancy-free, no pun intended, but they were not supportive. I will continue to wear sparkle shoes and display my pedicures, but I will have a strap on the back, just on the back of the heel. I think that would have made all the difference in the world because it would have caught me before I fell. So that's just my little piece of advice. Take it or leave it, and let's get this party started and get this travel vlog going. And let's go see the world. Cheers. Yay, it's over.